Now here exercise 2.1 polynomial we are starting. Question number 1. Which of the following expressions are polynomial in one variable and which are not? State reason for your answer. Okay. Now just simply I should say here first we are given 4x square minus 3x plus 7. This we are given 4x square minus 3x plus 7. Now question is which of the following expressions are polynomial in one variable? Okay. Now variable means which the value varies. Now it's a value varies means here you can see x is only unknown variable. Except the x there isn't anything else. Okay. So it has only single variable that is x. Okay. So yes, it is a polynomial with single variable. We should write yes, it is a polynomial with single variable. Okay. And the variable is y here. Single variable. Clear to you? Now let's go with the next. Okay. Let's work out on the second. The equation we are given, algebraic expression we are given is y square plus 2 plus root 2. Y square plus root 2 we are given. Okay. Now dear students, here y square plus root 2. Here observe carefully, only here y. See this y. This y is single variable. Okay. So we should say yes, it is a polynomial. Yes, it is a polynomial with single variable. The answer is yes. Reason behind that, what is the reason? Reason is that because this variable is having only this y. Okay, y is a variable, so it is a polynomial. Now what about this third? Okay, in the third, it's very important the power of the polynomial should be natural number. Means see here, look at your screen, 3 root t plus t root 2. Okay. Now what is the variable here? Observe carefully here, t variable is there. Agree with that? But actually the condition to be a polynomial is not satisfied with this t. Here you can see 2 is here, so variable. It is x variable is having 2 powers, so it is a polynomial. Because the power should be natural number. Here you see, if I ask you to write the power, it's in a power t square root. We know that if I remove the square root, I need to mention half power. And plus t root 2 is separate. Because we are right now talking about the variable only. Here variable is having 2 power, so it can possible. Because it can be a natural number and 2 is a natural number, that's why it is a polynomial. Here also 2 natural number, so it is polynomial. What about this t? Now here t is under root. Under root indicate it is half power it has. Okay. So whenever it is half power, it's not allowed. It can't be a polynomial. So we need to write no, it is not a polynomial. It is not a polynomial. Okay. Please mention no, it is not a polynomial. It has single variable. Yes, single variable, the power must not be negative. Okay, here the power must not be negative. Power should be round off. Okay, let's see this. Okay, dear student, let's continue with the question 1. It's the fourth part. Okay, of exercise 2.1. Now here we are given y plus 2 by y. Okay, we are given y plus 2 by y. Before we decide it is a polynomial or not, we need to write it in a proper form. Okay, proper form, it means in general form. If I ask you to write it, then this y variable, it has 1 power. But 2 is here and this y is in denominator. It also has 1 power. but it is in denominator. If I want to multiply here, if I want to bring it in numerator, then power will be negative. As we know that the condition for to be a polynomial says the power of the polynomial must not be negative number. Okay, neither it is. It must be only and only it should be a perfect natural number. That's it. It should be a natural number, means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Clear? So here we can say because of its negative power, because of this negative power of this variable, we can say no, it is not a polynomial. No, it is not a polynomial. Here to you. Look
Now
at your
we work
screen.
out on
Here
the
fourth is y plus 2 upon y. Okay. Here y is having one power. And if I ask you to write 2 upon y to the 1 power, if I want to write it in numerator, then y will have minus 1 power. Agree? And as we know that for the polynomial, only the power should be natural number. Okay? They should be in natural number. So this is not valid. Okay? It's not possible. The power should be negative. So it is not a polynomial. Now let's take an example, x to the power 10 y cube plus t to the power 50. Okay. You can see here all the way the power 10, 3, 50. Power is all the way natural numbers. Okay. So we can say yes, it is a polynomial. Okay. But in the question we are given, is it a single variable polynomial? So for that we can see no. Reason behind that, here is this three different variables are there. One of them is x, another y, and third is t. Three variables are there. So we should say this is the example of polynomial, but it is not valid for single
exercise 2.1. The question is write the coefficient of x square in each of the following. Okay, whose coefficient we need to write? X square. Okay, now first polynomial which we are given is 2 plus x square plus x. Okay, in that we need to write the coefficient of x square. Okay, this is x square and x square is multiplied with nothing here, it means always 1. So we need to write coefficient of x square here in this. So is equal to 1. Right? In the product you can say nothing is here means 1. Right? Let's go with the second. The second question says 2 minus, let me note down 2 minus x square plus x. Okay, this is the question. So how to decide the coefficient? We know very well coefficient of x square for this polynomial. So let's note down coefficient of x square. You can see x square. Here it is along with the sign. So it is 1, but along with the sign negative, here it will be minus 1. Please remember it is minus 1. Now work out on the third. We are given the third 5 by 2 x square. Okay? First step. This is the question. 5 by 2 x square plus x. Okay? Please write here the coefficient of x square. Here we already mentioned. Let's note down coefficient of coefficient of x square, that is equal to I by 2. Okay. Once again I am explaining from here. Coefficient of x square is minus 1. Here in the third you can see we are given 5 by 2 x square plus x. Okay. So the coefficient of x square is x square. So which number is in multiplication? That is 5 by. Let's note down under root 2x. So we need to mention coefficient of coefficient of x square. You can see here x square term is not present in this. There isn't any x square term. So the coefficient of this we can say is 0 for this function. Fine? Because no such x square wala term lies in this given. So this is the complete solution of number. So my dear student, on your screen you can see question number 3, that is give one example each of a binomial. Binomial, of course we know two terms of degree 35. We need to choose by our own any binomial whose degree should be 35 and of a monomial of degree 100. Okay, so very simple. There are innumerable examples we can take to present this binomial of degree 5 and to present a monomial of degree 10. So let's take first we are given binomial. Let's note down binomial of degree 35. Binomial of degree 35. So if you want to have any binomial, choose any number of your own choice which you can write as a binomial. I am choosing this x plus 3, okay, at the degree, not only x plus 3. Here we need to write the degree of the variable, that is here I am choosing its power 30. Okay. Any number we are free to choose 2x to the power 35 as one of the example. Now one more example we have to provide here according to the question, that is monomial of degree. Let's note down, that is monomial of degree 100. Monomial of degree 100. Monomial means single term having power 100. So we need to write here x to the power. This is the best example. You can write 5 by 2 x to the power 100 minus 3 x to the power 100 like that. Okay. So this is the solution for question number. As we know, dear student, degree indicate the highest power. Exercise 2.1, it's a question number 4. In that we are given to write the degree of each of the following polynomials. Okay, let's choose the first. First we are given 5x cubed plus 4x squared plus 7. This is the question. 5x cubed plus 4x squared plus 7. Okay, we need to mention the degree of this polynomial. Okay, so of course we need to mention here degree of the given polynomial, that is highest power. You can see here the power of x1, 2 and 3. So highest power is here. So we can say that degree of the polynomial is 4 minus y square. Here variable y, single variable. You can see here x, single variable. And here we are given y, that is also single variable. So the degree of this polynomial, how can we decide? Highest power of the variable is here 2. So we need to mention it is 2. So I am writing here. Next, work out on the third. That is we are given 5t minus under root 7. Okay, 5t minus under root 7. How to go with it, sir? How to solve that? Let's see. Okay. So here t is a variable. T is a variable. Here x was variable, y was variable. Here t is a variable. So we need to see the degree of this
Degree of the t variable is here nothing given means consider always 1. So you are correct, it is 1. Now here last is 3. Okay. 3 is a constant term. We know the constant term. How can we decide the degree of that constant term? Please, dear student, remember degree of the constant term will be 0 always. Okay. How can we say this? I am explaining here also along with the explanation because t is alone. So we can say x is having 0 power with that because the value of x to the power 0 is 1 and T1ja, see its the meaning doesn't change. It remains, the value doesn't change. And here you can see the power of x is 0. So this is the complete of question number. So my dear student, here in question 5, we are given classify the following as linear, in this basis, linear, quadratic, or cubic polynomial. Okay. If we want to classify in linear, quadratic, and cubic, then we must have the idea about the linear. We know that when the degree of the polynomial is 1, then it is linear. Degree of the polynomial is 2, then it is quadratic. And degree of the polynomial is 3, then it is cubic. Right? So let's decide in this question because we are given x square plus x. Don't decide with the term because if you go with the term, then it can be something else. Term indicate it is monomial, binomial, or trinomial. But we do not have to work out upon that. Linear, quadratic, or cubic of the polynomial, we can decide to its degree means highest power. Okay, so you need to mention here first. Degree equal to 2. Degree equal to 2. That's why this type of polynomial it can be. It is quadratic. First we mention the degree of the given polynomial here. Now in the second, x minus x cube. So I am mentioning the degree here on the screen. Of course, it is visible. The degree is 3 because the highest power of the variable is 3. The degree is 3. So we mention this degree because through this degree only we are able to say which type of quadrilateral is that. Okay. So here I need to mention this is quadratic. I have mentioned now. Here I am little bit doing the changes. So here 3 degree it means cubic polynomial. We need to mention this cubic polynomial. Right? Here also quadratic polynomial. Let's work out on the third one. Third we are given 1 plus 25 plus 5 square plus 4. This we are given. Fine. So first of all, let's decide its the degree. Degree of the polynomial is the highest power. So now very easy to say degree. Highest power is here 2. Highest power of the variable is 2. So if it is 2, then it must be quadratic. We need to write here quadratic. Let's work out on the 4. 4 we are given only 3 and 1 plus x1. Correct the question, that is 1 plus x1. You can see here, dear student, the degree of the variable x is nothing given, it means always 1. Please remember, here nothing we are given, it indicates 1. And with the 1 degree, that is of course linear. So it is linear. Let's go with the fifth. Fifth is only so it is monomial. We can say it is monomial, but we decide this thing through the degree only. So degree is the highest power of the variable. Variable is t. The power nothing given means consider 1. So again 3t is a linear polynomial. What is the type of 3t? The
also linear polynomial. Let's work out on the last, that is 7x square. Okay, first let's decide its a degree. 7x square. In that, degree of the variable is 2. Degree of the variable is 2. And as we know, 2 with 2 wala degree is quadratic. We need to mention that polynomial. Yes, 7x cube given, so I'm correcting. Okay, there is 3, so I'm correcting. This is 3. It is not quadratic, but 3 power. It is in the percent 3. So I am corrected. The degree will be 3. It is cubic. Okay, so this is 7th part. 7th I have written here. Okay, this is 7th and 6th is missing. So I am correcting it here. 6th is not there. Okay, 6th I am correcting here. I am writing it here. Okay, so you are better, and 7 is here. 6 I am written here. Okay, there is R. So let's note down. So let's decide its a degree. Degree of R square that variable is R and the power of R is 2. Degree 2 indicates is quadratic polynomial. It is quadratic polynomial. So here is the complete solution. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 and 6 I have written. Please correct it and get the answer of 6 from here, that is quadratic polynomial. This is the completion of full exercise 2.1 here. Hope it's clear.